golden pieces. Establish the prayers, because this is the most important thing. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talked about Ismail alayhi salam. One of the positive points in his character, وَكَانَ يَأْمُرُ أَهْلَهُ بِالصَّلَاةِ. He used to command his children or his family to do salah. So it is a responsibility of the father. And he said, enjoying good and forbid evil. So he made him vigilant. The best way to practice Islam is basically to enjoying good and forbid evil, to spread Islam, to propagate Islam. You should be positive by yourself. And if we like our children to clean the masjid, if we give them a responsibility instead of commanding them, they will do it. So they become a part of the work. This is when they feel that they are guardians about this religion and they have to do it, they will. So, and he also asked him that these three things, establishing prayers, joining good and forbidding evil, it will bring a lot of troubles for you. They are going to bring a lot of troubles, so you have to be patient. You prepare yourself to be patient in doing this. So he helped him to be patient. Being patient, my brother, is not to talk to our children about patience. We need to teach them how to be responsibility, how not to live a life of luxury all the time and easiness, and they think that things have been given to them for granted, so they will not appreciate well the value and evaluate well the bounties of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the ni'am of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَاصْبِرْ عَلَى مَا أَصَابَكَ إِنَّ ذَلِكَ مِنْ الْعَزْمِ. And finally, he taught him a sample of manners which are very important to live a humble life. He said to him afterwards, وَلَا تُصَعِّرْ خَدَّكَ لِلنَّاسِ وَلَا تَمْشِ. He said, إن الله لطيف يا بني واصبر على مصائب إن ذلك من عزم الأمور ولا تصعر خدك للناس ولا تمشي في الأرض مرحا إن الله لا يحب كل مختال فخور واقصد في مشيك واغضض من صوتك إن أنكر الأصوات لصوت الحمير. Said to him, يعني be very humble. لا تصعر خدك للناس. تصعير الخد in Arabic means that you show your cheek in the sense that you show arrogance and pride in front of people. So he said to him, don't be arrogant. ولا تمشي في الأرض مرحا. And don't go in this life aimlessly. إن الله لا يحب كل مختال فخور. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not like the arrogant, those who are arrogant. These be briefly the advices, the golden legacy of Luqman alayhi salam, when he delivered it to his son. He gave his son those golden pieces of golden advice. This is briefly what I wanted, inshallah, to share with you regarding our parents. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to shower His mercy and tranquility upon all of us. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. And please, if we have any questions or inquiries. Yes, brother. Can what? I'm sorry?
To teach children patience through giving them responsibility.
نعم. السلف الصالح, when the one of the highest isnads in Bukhari, in receiving Bukhari, his father used to do something with him. He used to go with him and to pick up the ahadith, and he used to give him 2 heavy bricks, carrying them. This is their own culture, but we will get the concept. And he is, what's his name, Sheikh Saib? Can you check his name? Is Abdul Mawla, or I don't remember exactly the name of that person. He was the highest person who received Bukhari from Bukhari himself. So he used to give him 2 bricks, carrying them, and walk on foot. So when he becomes tired, he let him, throw one. He becomes another, more after 1 kilometer, I'm tired, he leave the other one. When he becomes more tired, he carries him on his shoulder. But he let him taste how it is difficult, how it works. So I think being patient or training our children to be patient needs to put them in situations where they should should prove their patience. Like for example, subhanallah, when they complain about something, you can get them to somebody else who lack this ni'mah, lack this bounty. And look, see, subhanallah, he says, alhamdulillah. This person, he doesn't have a car, but he walks on foot, but he says, alhamdulillah. They don't have the basic foods, but they still have, alhamdulillah. So, it is in putting them sometimes. And number 3 also, اخشوشنوا. Umar ibn Khattab said, اخشوشنوا فإن النعمة لا تزول. فإن النعمة لا تدوم. We try to secure every single piece of good things to our children. So you should say no. You should say no sometimes to benefit them. Not everything that they ask, give it to them. No, you have to say no sometimes. You say, alhamdulillah, khalas. Grapefruits, you bring grapefruits. Okay, so this is very important, because otherwise we will also asking our children to do certain jobs. You have to do this, and it is a responsibility on you. You have to do your homework, you have to sit down, and this, you have to go to tahfiz, you have to be you have to do this, and afterwards you reward him or her for what she did. She did good job, and you appreciate her patience of doing this, and also practicing patience when she sees you working hard, doing your job, doing your things. So in this way, I think they become patient all the time. And also don't respond to all their claims, reasonable or unreasonable. No, you have to some of these complaints may be handled by just little bit being wait, patient, this stuff. Now, wallahu a'lam. Fasting, for example, training them on fasting, training them to make longer prayers sometimes, making them to read more pages of the Quran with you. So these are practices which increases the dosage of patience in them. Now, wallahu a'lam.
Has completed the responsibility towards the children, or is it a continuous thing?
Naam.
Is there any age till any age limit till which the dad has the responsibility to the child, or is it till the son grows up?
Yes, for sure. It depends on his ability. So the Prophet ﷺ did not charge a child beyond his capacity. And sometimes when we should understand that they are kids, sometimes they play. Anas ibn Malik, the Prophet ﷺ sent him to some place and he went out. So the Prophet ﷺ didn't pay attention. He just grabbed him and he just said to him a nice word. So it should be within his capacity and his capability. But here, alhamdulillah, we have basic lessons of Aqidah. These basic lessons of Aqidah should be taught when the child reaches the age of discerning age. He understands well. Alhamdulillah. And according to his own capacity, according to his own understanding and action. Wallahu a'lam.
You talked about teaching the kids not to take things that not like $500 in the street and stuff like that.